Hello guys, Career438 here. Welcome back to another episode of Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Conquest. In the last episode, we started off the Lost World and I had a little more trouble with the first level than I should have. I think mostly because I was trying to find the bonus and I just couldn't really remember it. And we also showed off cheats mode, or cheat mode, not cheats mode. And also we showed off the music test. And in this episode, we're gonna go to more levels in the Lost World. So, as you can see, I'm in Creme Quay because you actually can't access the other levels in the Lost World. Unless you're in a world that could get you to that level. That's kind of confusing. But basically, if I'm in Creme Quay, for example, and I want to play the first level in the Lost World, I can't do that. I can only play the second one.
Stop right there, ye scummy swabs. Step on me, total bridge, and I'll throw ye overboard.
I have money, don't kill me.
'Tis me ape mates, the barrel is all yours.
So he just realized that we were the people who paid him before, or the ones who paid him before. That's weird. I guess he's blinded unless given riches. So actually, I didn't mention this, but going to this Clobber mouth will take you back to the world you were in. So yeah. Let's get our daily dose of cranky flavor text while we're here. I'd have collected far more tokens than that by now. What's wrong? Got holes in your pockets? No. Well, actually, we are pretty poor, but that's because the game resets your coins after every time you turn off the game. Alright, see you, Cranky. I guess I better tidy this miserable stuff up a bit. Now, I didn't actually mention this in the last episode, and I should have. But in the finale, Cranky actually mentioned that we can look at our hero status by pressing L and R on the map. So if we do that, it'll actually bring up the same screen that we had before. Nope, you ain't improved any since your last visit. Stop wasting my time and find my coins, you useless bums. Man, Cranky's kind of a dick. Well, he's called Cranky for a reason, I guess. Anyway, let's just play Black Ice Battle. We get to play in the icy place. So yeah. We're going to be battling a bunch of enemies. This level is basically just us going down and down. There's actually a Clobber here. Who's supposed to make things a little easier. Though he rams into this, which is odd. But you can throw him at that zinger, or you can throw him. I was gonna say you can throw him with these clap traps, but I think in order to do that, you have to throw him upwards so he rolls slower. I think that would actually allow him to roll at the angle. So yeah, you're kind of just sliding down in this level. Pretty sure that crook is a jerk. Yep, I wasn't wrong. We might actually game over here. I kind of don't want to because it slows things down. I want to try to beat Black Ice Battle in one go. This level is not hard, honestly. If you've played it enough times, it shouldn't be. I don't even think I had much trouble with this one as a kid. So, I mean, I don't really know. You know, difficulty kind of varies. Difficulty is kind of one of those things that can vary by person and by skill level. But I don't know, personally I've never really had trouble with this level. I'm going to use my team up ability to make this safer. And there's actually a black one of these guys over here. Or a gray Clobber. Are you kidding me? I was going to use the Clobber to kill that guy. Not a viable strategy. I think in the Game Boy Advance version that would work. I feel like crooks throw their... I feel like crooks have a lot more cooldown on when they throw their hook hands. But that is not present in this version. Alright, I'm just gonna kill this guy. So that we don't have to jump over as huge. So we don't have to jump as huge of a gap. That's also what you can use that barrel on. Shit. Want to wait for this guy and then just roll or spin very quickly. I say spin because Dixie doesn't actually do a Dixie doesn't actually do a cartwheel like Diddy does, and she doesn't roll. She actually spins, like so. Got the O right there. I think that was just a coin. There's the checkpoint, so that's nice. Don't think this matters, like which way we go. There's a clobber over this way. We can kill this guy, this zinger. I don't know, I've always liked this little area with all these enemies on it. Now, I guess this would be a good opportunity for me to tell another story that I've had about this game. So, when I was young... Please don't die here. Good. I should want to concentrate for this part. Okay, good. Oh fuck, I missed it. How many lives do I have? Why can't I pull that up? Hold on. Okay, good. We'll be at the checkpoint. So, anyway, let me tell the story. So, when I was young, you know, I have an older brother. And when I was young, he claimed that he had beaten the game and had seen everything that there was to see about the game. This, of course, was false because, you know, all little kids are kind of full of shit. Or at least when they want to be. I don't really know, but you know, he knew all the world names, and he was actually right. I don't know how he knew all the world names, actually, but he actually knew all the world names, and I actually thought the last world was mandatory. Like, I thought the flying croc was the second to last world, and that actually isn't the case. And I didn't know that the lost world was a secret world. And I don't know if I found that out or not, but I definitely found out through playing, maybe. That wouldn't make sense, actually, if I had learned at some point that it was a secret world before actually getting there. Then I would have found it out through playing. Or no, I'm just gonna stop talking about that. I basically went to Clobber and actually made it into the Lost World. So that was pretty interesting. And I had done it before my older brother did. Because he had never actually beaten the game. And fun fact, since we're in Creme Quay, I guess, he actually lied to me saying that he forgot that you had to fight Cudgel. Of course, we didn't know any official names. And this is gonna be kind of weird to admit, but we used to call Clobber Mr. Nipples. Because he didn't have a shirt on, he was buff. I think that's basically why we did that. So, when I got to the boss of Creme Quay, which of course is Cudgel, and I proceeded to immediately die, he was just like there watching me, and he just said, and I quote, "I forgot that you had to fight a gray Mr. Nipples." But that's not really even half of the Lost World story, which is what I was talking about before. It was kind of weird because... Oh wait, we have to read this.
Let me see your doubloons, ye mangy apes. 'Tis me.
Oh, we already read that one, I think. Weirdly enough, I bragged to kids at my elementary school about me getting to the Lost World. And Black Ice Battle, weirdly enough, sounds... Weirdly enough, a lot... I said that already. It weirdly enough sounds a lot like a song that two girls were singing in my grade. And I find that really ironic now I look back on that. But there's a little story that I had with this game when I was young. Of course, I had the Game Boy Advance version, so yeah. This world's actually like very different than the Game Boy Advance version. If you're playing the Game Boy Advance version, you can access all the levels from any world. And the Lost World is literally just Spiral, not this small, boring thing. I wish you could play all the levels, it would be cooler. It's actually a little more different in the Game Boy Advance version because like it's like this huge spiral that you just kind of go around. But anyway, we're gonna start with Clobber Carnage. Actually, one of the harder levels in the Lost World. Like, this is when they start getting hard. Like, pretty hard. Interesting thing about Clobbers is that if they fall on spikes, they'll actually die. So, little mechanic that we haven't actually seen yet up to this point. And, you know, I don't know if they intended that for that originally, like when they first made Clobbers. Although it really depends. I mean, it depends on what they made first in development. But I don't know. They actually bring back these Diddy and Dixie barrels, which we will want to use a little bit. Now in this first part, I think if you take the Diddy barrel, you get some extra goodies. And you do. You get this banana coin. Definitely worth your time. Especially because none of your saves are free. However, the Lost World is nice in that if you want to go save, you know, Wrinkly's in every world. So if you want to go back to her to save, you just have to go to the Clubber's Mouth icon on the map. And you'll end up back at Clubber's kiosk, and also Dixie was floating in midair right there. But you'll go back to Clubber's kiosk, and you'll go back to the world you were in. So that one actually gets you a DK barrel, but only if you have Diddy. Now, I don't remember what we want to do here. See, this level doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Because I don't really know what it has to do with Clobbers. I think going with Dixie was the better choice. Because I think you get an extra reward. Or you get to skip that part. But there's a lot of blasting out of barrels in this level. And it doesn't really make sense to me. This part is actually very hard. Well, for people who haven't played this game before, this is going to be hard. But if you think this is hard, there's a harder section after this. And also that barrel is not worth it. That's literally a fucking trap. I'm not kidding. And not like a trap is in like, not the other kind of trap, the traditional kind of trap, you know. Like a death trap. Actually, that is literally a death trap, so I wouldn't go for it. Actually, banana corn right there. This is actually the hard part. I got stuck on the other segment for like so long when I was young. And then I got to this and I was like, oh fuck. How am I gonna deal with this? Also, that's not good. You really don't want to lose neither Diddy nor Dixie when you're doing this. Because it makes it substantially harder to do this. It's just if you fuck up, then it becomes hard. Like this part's pretty difficult. Yeah, I just pressed the B button too late that time. That kind of sucks. I will actually go back and save if I hit 0 lives. Ah, no. I'm gonna hit this guy. Thankfully, if you hit him, there's a kaboom there that you can just kill. So you don't have to worry. The point is you don't have to worry about him. But, yeah. So yeah, I got stuck on this part, which you saw me do in one try. And, you know, it's very short. But then there's this other part that I just couldn't do. Or maybe I got stuck on this part. So I'm pretty sure there's something after this. There might not be, though. So I have to really try my darndest not to get hurt at all. Okay, we did get all the Kong letters, which I forgot I did actually. That'll get us an extra life. Yeah, it's not a bad idea to get the Kong letters in this world. You know, if you're playing this game for your first time, you're gonna have trouble on these levels, so you might want them. It's not a bad idea to pick them up. But yeah, we're done with that. And then get that extra lives balloon, because it will fly away. And I think we're actually near the end of the level. This guy's dead. Whoa. I just lost all those lives. And actually, you can use a Diddy barrel, but you can also do this. And there's no bonus thing there, but that will actually bring you to the bonus in this level. And yay, we get to kill everything. It's not often that we get to see invincibility barrels, so this is very welcome. Also, I like jumping on things. Just make sure you don't run out of time, but they give you plenty of time anyway, so shouldn't be that bad. And once you get to the end of that, level's done. I had a lot less trouble with that level than I thought I would, because on my practice file, oh boy, I kind of struggled. But yeah. How many coins do I have actually? Let's go to Cranky. Alright, see you, Cranky. Oh no! I didn't see what he said. Wait, let's go in. Have you been to see the other members of the Kong family? They're not as useful as me, of course, but they might be able to help. Alright, he's just gonna say that. Alright, I'm pretty sure Cranky doesn't know what he's talking about there because he probably already spent the one token that we gave him. But, you know. Anyway, I think we're probably gonna call it quits for this one. So, yeah. I think next time on Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Conquest, we might end up finishing the game actually. Like, we might end up finishing the Lost World. But once we do that, and once we 100% everything that's left in the Lost World, then we're done. So we'll see how it goes, but I will see you guys next time. So take care.